I'm live. No, Scott, there wasn't a technical difficulty. I just set everything up a little too soon is all. And then I got ready rather than scrambling at the, to get stuff ready. Let me turn my phone down so that it doesn't beep and such as we're doing stuff. You guys want to give me a thumbs up? You can't give me let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. What the hell is that crap? Just let me know if you guys I got a beep from the Kaylee, so that's good. Okay. Oh, you can give me a thumbs up. Look at that. So we're going to, as always, I'm here a little bit early so we can chittery-chattery and stuff before we get to what this is really about. Originally, I was going into this one with just fury and anger and glorious purpose and without any real agenda. But as I was sitting there, I was like, I can do both. I can have a real agenda and I can have stuff to talk about and be angry. So we're going to do both. If you hear a little weird noise, I got a little fan over here because it's just hot in my kitchen. This is an old, we live in an old house off by the woods. And there's central nothing in here. So I don't have an air conditioner in the kitchen. And it's just hot. So I apologize for if you hear that. Oh, hold on a second. There's a Tato outside. I'll be right back. Is that my Tato boy? Is that good dog? Come on in, good dog. You're a good dog. You're a very good boy. Yeah, good dog. Okay, sorry. I forgot. I let a Tato out. And then I sat down to do that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for something. I've had a rough. So Sunday, they do the fireworks here for the 4th of July a week later because people are out and traveling and stuff. And so they do them a week later. And so the boys really wanted to go to a big fireworks show. So I was like, okay, we'll go. So Darren and his girls, my little sisters and me and the boys went, and I don't deal well, like a lot of veterans, combat veterans, with fireworks, but it was important to the boys to go. And we ended up sitting so close to the actual mortar barge thing, and it was just, I have not been doing well since Sunday. And then this other thing has just got me so just it's been a few days. It has been a few days is what I'm going to say. But I'm trying to I'm trying. So, however, I will say on Masterclass, I've mentioned this Masterclass. It's like this website where you can learn all sorts of stuff. So, my quest to enjoy wine, there's a guy named James Suckling. Yes, laugh at his name. He's like an expert wine taster, and he's been teaching me how to appreciate wine. I don't appreciate it anymore, but he's funny to listen to. So. Learned all about filmmaking from James Cameron. Had a random dude message me on Facebook and call me a punk bitch and say that I'll be put down soon today, which was fun. No idea who he is, but it was fun. It was really fun. He messaged me and said, "Oh, look, a retard." So my first response was, I actually said to him, "Why would you ever message somebody and announce that you're a retard?" And he was like, that's not what I meant. And I was like, dude, good comeback. Nice. And anyway, Kaylee needs to give me more attention. I'm saying that in public. Haha. So anyway. So we still, we still have time before the 6:45. What do you guys want to talk about? What questions do you have before we start? What do you guys got? Oh, she's back. She didn't even hear me say Kaylee needs to give me more attention. Ha! And then me saying, yeah, I said that in public. I said Kaylee needs to give me more attention is what I said. The Air Force recently has made a big change, which is really cool. So there used to be, I have the SOD Kiku folder. I have the large Kiku folder. The Air Force has recently gone, well, public with a thing. I know you have 2 toddlers and working. Well, you have a toddler and a newborn, which is probably even worse than 2 toddlers. But let's not forget that I am the coolest thing since Alligator Loki. There's nothing more cool than Alligator Loki. But what was I about to say? I'm telling you guys, I'm all over the place right now. Somebody tell me what I was just talking about before she said in her defense she has 2 toddlers and working 7 days a week. Because I was going to say something cool. No, it's Connor. It's a combination of, so it's explosion stuff. It's bright flashes, and it's the bass. It's the percussion. And it does help. So when I watch fireworks, the Air Force. That's it. I'll get there, Todd, in a second. So when I watch fireworks, I have to be very cognizant of seeing the thing go, waiting for the first boom, watching it go, and then like watching the whole thing and knowing and telling myself it's going to pop, it's going to do. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting watching fireworks. And then when they do like 10 at once, I lose track completely. And I showed Kaylee like the finale that they did, which just was like a cluster bomb going off. And I sent her the video and I was like, this is why I won't be sleeping for the next few days. But anyway, the Air Force just kind of went public with a thing that is really cool. And so they now have a career field that they call Special Reconnaissance, which used to be Special Operations Weather with some other stuff folded in. And I'm really excited about it because it's a special warfare, special operations career field. But I have alluded to working with some special operations type stuff in the past. And I'm not going into my whole thing, but it has taken some work and some groups that I have been attached to, and kind of recognize the need for a larger, over-encompassing career field that goes. Yeah, this is love right here. Thank you, honey. That goes together and putting it into a. I don't know. It's a really cool thing that now it's recognized. It's recognized as like a full circle career field as Special Reconnaissance, not these individual little things. And I just saw for the first time I saw a public thing about it today. What's up, Ethan? You want to give me a hug? Oh, thank you. It's really cool that they, so there's no more Special Operations Weather, but there's also. And Special Operations Weather, it sounds silly, but those guys are some of the most badass of the badass. Because like even before SEALs and Special Forces and stuff like that go in, these Special Operations Weather dudes are like alone and unafraid behind enemy lines. Because before anybody else can jump in, they've got to go in. Anyway, so Special Reconnaissance small unit teams have existed for a decade now. But now they have their own career field, which means they get clout in the community because now they're represented they have a seat at the table. You know what I mean? Like they're not just, all right, we're going to take these JTACs, we're going to take these weapons directors, we're going to take these PJs, we're going to take these weather guys, we're going to mush them on a team, and make them go do stuff together. They're like, now we have a career field, which means they have a functional manager, which means they have a training pipeline. You know, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal. And I'm really excited about that. Anyway, okay. All right. You know what, David Jones, go on Facebook and find a group called Everyday Blades. Good people, all trustworthy. They will set you straight, and you'll find people that really are all into all that stuff. Like, because honestly, you know, without seeing the knife, I mean, like, I need, you know, without physically seeing it and all its condition, I couldn't really. Honestly, I would just be throwing a number out there to you. I would say, I mean, minor blade damage, but like, what is that? I don't know. But anyway, so a new channel I've been watching, and you know, it's just new to me. He's been around for a while, but Grand Thumb. I've just been laughing my ass off at him, and he won't say what he actually does, but he's dropped clues if you know what you're doing. He's active duty military. He's in Washington, and based on his skills, he is not straight infantry, and he's not Air Force. I can tell you that he's not. The way he does his gear, he's not a PJ. Which means, and he's either Second Ranger Bat or he's First Special Forces Group. He's definitely an Army guy. The way the terminology he uses and the way he talks, he's definitely Army. And a couple of his videos where he's playing OPFOR and everything. It's an awesome channel. I've been watching him. And he knows. I mean, look, I've always said I don't know guns the way I know a lot of other stuff, but this dude, he knows his guns. That's why I have a feeling he's probably an 18 series Special Forces weapons dude. The way he knows his weapons. Yeah, but I mean, it's what a cool thing. The Ontario Rat 2, it's cool. It's just like a Rat 1, but it's small. You know, it's cool. You know what? Let's just, so we should probably, am I blurry? Let me check my camera setting. Well, I'm on 720. I don't know. You need to stop watching Black Widow and you need to watch Loki. Loki is... It took me a long time to get into WandaVision because I didn't understand what they were doing through the first 3 or 4 episodes, but once I did, I loved it. But Loki, from the word go, I loved Loki. Loki is phenomenal. What a great series. Hello, good morning, Kirsten. All right. So, okay, so I guess, you know, unfortunately, I guess it's Raver Boy's internet speed, because other people are seeing fine. So I'm not giving you no spoilers on Loki, except even Falcon. I keep calling him Falcon and the Snowman. Falcon and what was it? Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I had to get into a little bit, but Loki is just loved it from like every single thing. And then I watched it again, so then I could, after I paid attention. It's a webcam. I'm not on a camera. It's a webcam on the computer. Then I watched Loki again just so that instead of paying attention to the story, then I could go back and pick out all the little tiny details in the background because you know how Marvel do. So anyway, so let's get started with this thing. Because there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. There's one big thing I got to get off my back, off my chest, off my ass. I'm pissed off. And still loving these. If you guys watch the video on this, I love these little shakes. So This one I've made in the original video. They suggested water. I'm now making them with a 50-50 mix of pineapple juice and cranberry juice, and they are just awesome. So, yeah, Loki, you'll want, I mean, it's just, it goes so fast. So, I don't know how vodka would mix with that fruit. Anyway, so we're going to start with what's pissing me off lately. And I'm not going to name any names. I'm wondering if Dave is going to show up, because I've already discussed this ad nauseum with Dave. But I haven't seen somebody here. And I think that that's probably on purpose. So listen, guys. I love helping people out. I haven't mixed it with yogurt yet. I just haven't wanted to. I've been doing fruit juice, which I really like. It really thickens. It's just the right consistency with the fruit juice. So I really love helping people out. It's what it's what I do. I love it. I love giving back. In fact, somebody sent me a package recently, and we're gonna do a giveaway based on what they sent me. And we're gonna be doing a new giveaway on 940s soon. Anyway, so without naming any names, somebody in our little community told us the story about how somebody close to them basically stole their whole collection, which is a terrible story. I've had stuff stolen from me. It's a terrible feeling. So, hey, 2A, what's up? So, I wanted to help somebody out. This person right before that wanted to buy a Kaiser from me, but then said they didn't have the money. So this one is a grind my gears. And then they wanted to trade a knife for a pretty expensive Olight. And, I said, you know what? Don't trade that knife with, don't just, I'm going to help you out. Me and Dave got together. We put together a box for this said individual of various knives, including the Kaiser they wanted to buy, including a Seeker 2 Pro from Olight, and various other knives of all brands, price ranges, whatever. This box, the value, I don't know. I didn't even check. I wasn't keeping track. That's not what it was about. And I didn't make a video about this or anything, because that's not what it was about. It was just about helping a dude out. The value of this box was somewhere between easily maybe even $400. I don't know. The guy immediately starts bitching about it hasn't gotten there yet, and this and whatever, and yeah, Kaylee, some people might know who I'm still not using names, but still. So this guy's bitching to me about the tracking doesn't show it's moved enough yet or something, and I'm like, dude, you're getting a whole big box for free. Calm the fuck down. Calm your tits. So he gets it, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. And he says thanks. He's excited. But and he's talking about medical bills for his kids, and he doesn't have a dollar to his name anymore, blah, blah, blah. 2 days after he gets this box and opens it up, he sends me a screenshot of 5 knives that he's just bought from Blade HQ or something. Spyderco Military, a special edition Benchmade Rift that's now out of production. Oh no, from the BX website, from the Army Exchange website. The total on this is like $500, maybe $600 that he just spent on knives, not a dollar to his name. Me and Dave spent, got together, sent him this box. Now, and then the day after, he's like, hey, I'm thinking about buying a Hinderer now, or even a Medford. And I'm like, you had no money. We just put together this whole box. And I'm thinking, this is just me. You suddenly come into all this money, so you can either, okay, great. How about you pay it forward? How about so then he tells me, I got this Benchmade Rift, and I got it for a really good deal, and now I want to flip it. He asks me, he has the nerve to say, can you help me put this knife in front of people so I can make some money? And I'm like, the fuck? How about, hey, you were, the community was so generous to me when I was in need. I got this great bench made. How about I send it to you and you give it away to somebody? Or how about, hey, you sent me this whole big thing. I'm gonna send, and I'm not saying he should send it to me, but I'm just giving options here. How about I'm gonna send you this cool Benchmade Rift as a thank you now that I'm better off? But what a slap in the damn face to say, like, oh, by the way, I told you this whole story how everything got stolen and I've had nothing, and you sent me all this stuff from your own personal collections. And now I'm going to tell you how, oh, by the way, right after I got the box, I'm going to show you the $600 worth of stuff I just bought. And I'm going to buy a Hinderer, and I want you to help me sell this knife for more money. You just put it down right there, sir. And then you can, that's your apple juice. And Aiden can come get his Sprite. I know, that's pretty silly. And this is a person who I have had problems with related to the channel. They were banned from the DocP Discord server, not by me, by the admins running it, just for being such a douchebag to people on the server. And I have Aiden standing by if this person even shows up tonight and says a word, like, to bam. And like I said, it's not about what I gave up. It's not about making it up to me. It's like, dude, if you got this from the community and now you're in good standing all of a sudden, pay it forward, man. There's lots of people who would love that the Benchmade knife that you want me to sell for you. I should have just told them, yeah, send it to me, I'll sell it, and immediately done a giveaway on the channel with it. You know what I mean? But this has got me so pissed off. Like, and I've been taken advantage of. And look, I got scammed before we had the whole 940 video. It happens. It does. But to go out of your way to help somebody out and do the right thing, and for them to be so oblivious. This is the thing that's killing me. For him to be so oblivious to the fact that he's a scumbag. Like, if you're okay, like, I'm a dick. I'm an asshole all the time. But I know it and I own it. This guy has sent me like a whole bunch of messages. I haven't even read it. I haven't even read them. And he's like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't scam. I haven't even read. I read like the first two, and I just have not even read them because I'm done. I'm done with this dude. He's on his like third chance as a human being with me, just because I like to believe in people, and he's a fellow veteran, spent time in the Army. But oh my God, like, I have been so pissed off about this. And again, it's not about the stuff. It's about the attitude. It's about, if you're in a position to help people and you're selfish, okay, whatever. But look, I'm not rich. I never have been. I put this channel together on an active duty Army salary. I'm military, I shouldn't say Army, because I was in the Air Force at the time. But it's not like, yes, now I get lots of stuff sent to me from different places, but I always try to spread it out. So I'm sure a lot of you people, even if I'm not saying the name, you know who I'm talking about, because you know the situation. But I'm just like, it sucks that we deal with people like that. I'm not going to let it. I'm going to try not to let it take me one more step up the jaded ladder and the cynical ladder. But oh, I love House. And if you watch Scrubs, Dr. Cox has the best quote ever. People are bastards. They're bastard-coded bastards with bastardy filling. Skid War, if that's a real thing, then yes, I'm glad I'm not off my meds. But if you're off your meds and you do need help, you should message me. I will get you to help, because I have done that before for people. Well, it's a totally 2A. It's a totally different show. But Dr. Cox is the best character in Scrubs. But if Skid War, you're serious, message me. I'll help you out, man. I will get you to where you need to be. Oh, Anish, you just missed the whole thing. You're going to have to go back and see it. So thanks for letting me vent that, guys. And I would strongly suggest that if you do know who I'm talking about, again, I'm not gonna name names, but I think you can all figure it out. Just do not deal with 0 out of 0 stars. Would not recommend. So let's move on. Yay! So we got a lot of stuff going on. One time, I snuck into Britney Spears' dressing room and went to the bathroom and got the pee out of the toilet bowl because she didn't flush. Well, Cameron doesn't need help. Cameron just needs to stop telling stupid stories. So, what do we got going on? So, Glock 3.0 box. It's here. I have opened it and reviewed it. I don't know. I have my phone on vibrate. That does help. Yes. Thank you, sweetie. God, she's gorgeous. It's not naughty. It's not a dirty photo. It's just a picture of a beautiful, beautiful girl. Thank you. That does help make me feel better. So the Glock 3.0 box. I got it. I opened it. I'm having somebody, because I'm far from a Glock expert. I'm having Darren kind of take a look at what I've looked at before I post it, to make sure I'm not saying really stupid things. The new tac pack is on its way. Just got, gosh, she's really gorgeous. Hey Craig, it's okay. You just watch the first part of this later after a post, and you'll see what you missed. All right, so I feel like Skid War is just saying stupid things, so we're going to block him. Block user. Okay. Anyway, so we got that. I got the Steel to Real Ultimate box. I'm not sure. It's another box where it's the individual items that I like. But Tank, I do have your box. I'm sorry, it is shipped. It is shipped as of yesterday. Your stuff is out on the way to you. I thought I had done it. I'm sorry I didn't do it. You've got a big box of priority mail large on the way to you. The Steel to Real Ultimate has some really interesting stuff. It's not a theme. It's not a theme box, but it's got some really interesting stuff in it. That we're going to see soon. Carnivore Club. So I just posted today. Not a lot of interest in that video this time. But I got the new Carnivore Club today. And I'll try to get it posted this month. Yeah. So we've got the vote going on for, do we keep doing drunk unboxings or not? And honestly, it's a lot closer than I thought. I thought a lot more of you enjoyed the drunk unboxings. But if you look at the tallies right now, it's really, really close. It's really, really, really close. Closer than I thought. Hold on. Sorry. So we're going to have to see where we go with that. I got something new from Olight, some new smaller mounted lights that they're going to have a sale on next week. To their own unboxing. Oh, I could do a reacting to BattleBox's own video. So 2A, go vote. If you don't like it, go vote. Vote no, because I really want to see what everybody says. So playing with ideas for how to handle things. Vote where on the community. Go to the community tab on my channel, and there's a poll out for what do you like. If you go to the DocP channel as a whole, go click community, and there's a poll for do you like drunk unboxings or no drunk unboxings. So I'm wondering if I found a way around YouTube and all their foolish gun stuff. This is officially licensed by HK. It's an HK P30 airsoft gun. And I am going to start using it for stuff with holsters and lights. Well, there's no third option because it's either you want me to do them drunk or you don't. There's no half drunk or not. It's do we continue doing drunk unboxings or do we not do drunk unboxings? There's really no middle of the road on that. There's no like slightly buzzed unboxings, you know? So anyway, I picked this up off of Amazon for $30. And because it's fully licensed by HK, it is basically a nearly perfect one. Yeah, Aiden, that's the point. It's a nearly perfect 1-to-1 scale replica of the P30. So it even, look at this. It even locks back. So, well, Kaylee, then you go and you vote too. It's kind of doing a special. What special are you talking about? I'm curious now. So I plan on trying, like when we have like, you guys are going to see the video on this soon, this through night, you know, because it can mount up and we can demonstrate all the stuff. And we can use it, and I can say it is not a firearm. It is clearly not a firearm, but it fits like holsters and all that other stuff perfectly. But Gideon, everyone is the special. That was the whole point of the Lego movie. I got kids. I watched the Lego movie without kids. So we're gonna see how this goes. Dave had an idea to get like a blue gun, you know, like the blue ones, and use that. But I feel like at least this I can have fun just plinking stuff, you know. This does have a metal slide, so it's kind of just like the real thing. It's plastic frame, metal slide. It's not like the real thing. What I really want, because I've been looking up on it, I really want a SIG P320 M17. Really want that. Kind of sad I'm not in now to carry that instead of that ridiculous piece of shit M9. Hate the M9 so much. Hate the M9 more than I can possibly describe. Hated carrying it. Hated using it. It's like less than $30 for this guy. Yeah. So, you know, it's funny. Darren said the same thing when I told him I was thinking, you know, just I like the feel of it. So I mentioned I was thinking of looking into the real thing, and he's like, why? You like paying more than you need to? But, yeah. Now, SIG, on the other hand, is really cool because SIG, the M9, it's not too heavy. It's just, it's not a good, the M9 was never a good handgun out in the field. It never was. Now, you know, I qualified expert with it every time, but have you ever seen the military qualification range on a handgun? I mean, you're 25 yards away, and it's stationary targets. It's just, I made this joke before. The maximum effective range of the M9 is as far as you can throw it. You know, it's just, it was never a good, and I don't like the 9mm rounds out in the field either. I would rather trade, you know, brute force for velocity, honestly. But that's a whole nother thing. So, getting back to it, I need to see if there's a follow-up here. SIG makes both airsoft replicas and actual 177 caliber like pellet versions of the M17 that you can buy directly from them. So, yes, Craig, I am so with you. I think the 40 caliber round is the perfect split between velocity, range, and power. I love the 40, and that's what most of my handguns were chambered in. One day, I'm going to show you guys pictures of everything I used to own before the big divorce, and I just were all the firearms issued the same shells or? No, all issued. They're all everything that you're issued when you're issued a gun. There, it's all standardized NATO ammunition. So you don't. No, it's all like so. All the M9s are 9mm standard NATO produced ammunition. All of the 5.56 is standard NATO. I think Winchester actually. You know, they have different producers. Oh, there's my man in Mexico City. How you doing? So anyway, now the only reason that the U.S. military, by the way, goes with 9mm is because of that ridiculous agreement we made back with NATO, 30 years ago, where we got them to retire all their 7.62s, the FNs and all that, and go with a 5.56 round for commonality. And we agreed to put away the 45 in favor of the 9mm round that they preferred for their handguns. So that's why we ended up with a 9mm handgun. The U.S. Army did not want to relinquish the 45 caliber, but it was a joint service. It was a NATO thing. And so we got them on board with 5.56 because they did not want to put down 7.62. The Brits in the Falklands, they loved the FALs shooting, I just said it, 7.62. They loved 308. But that's why when they went to the SA-80, they went to a 5.56 round just because we made the agreement. And that's why Special Forces dudes were like, you can take your 9mm and you can shove it. We're still gonna use modified versions of the 1911. And then, they came out with other platforms just for operators to use. This is, I can confirm this because at the shop, in the new, the 3 contenders for the Army's new rifle, there's a subcontract part out for Cerakoting, and we know it's not the SIG entry. It might be the I don't know. I shouldn't speculate, but yes, that is absolutely true. The new rifle, and it's a combination, so it's like modular combination, like squad automatic weapon and individual rifle, but like common parts, is going to be 6.8 because now everybody wears body armor. And, it's kind of funny that we went from body armor was just not a thing. And now everybody is like body armor all of a sudden. Flak jackets were considered like this big bulky thing that nobody wanted to wear, and now everybody's got sappy plates and everything. So weird. But no, this is like, I'm telling you why the reason they went with the 9mm pistol is because NATO, all those countries, are not willing to give up their 9mm ammunition. And I'm telling you, well, you know what we just say? We say 7.62 NATO is actually a terminology that we use. But I forgot what I was going to say. I have seen in the desert, like with all those layers of robes and all that stuff, you get a slightly deflected angle shot with a 9mm. It just doesn't penetrate. It doesn't do it. It has the velocity, but if you're not right within parameters, it's not. I don't even want to get into it. I am not a 9mm fan, and I never was. But it's cheaper for range work, But at the same time, it just doesn't. I don't know. Why? How do we even? All right. I'm sorry. Let's move away from this. But yes, my new thing. If I could get anything, like if I had my wish list, I'd want to get my hands on the SIG M17 commemorative, because it's like the exact platform that they gave the Army. By the way, weird that the Army demanded the M17 and every other service is getting the M18. Why? Including the Coast Guard, by the way. The Army just wanted a slightly larger frame gun. But yeah, I love, there's very little difference between the 320 M17 and the M17 commemorative, but I'd like to have the real thing. You know what I mean? All right, Gideon. We're going to be here till 7:45, my time, whatever. So another 35 minutes. But Karsten, I'm sorry, but don't you guys have at least like hunting rifles and shotguns and stuff? Like I've seen Crocodile Dundee, and it's got to be real if it's on the internet. So let's get back to what we're talking about. What are we talking about? We're talking about boxes. We're talking about what's coming up next. So, I got to look up the guy who gave me the name of the viewer who gave me the idea to re-spine this blade, because it was genius with the resin. And I know that there were some people who enjoyed just seeing the ridges, but I personally really like this. I love the fact that it have this. I love the fact, sorry guys, UV light, that it glows. Oh, duh, the light's on, sorry. I love the fact that it glows and it kind of connects the blade to the handle more. As you can see, I added the UV glow-in-the-dark resin to the thumb studs and the axis. So it's kind of like it's a complete from tip to butt piece here. So there is going to be a giveaway of, oh, don't fall, it fell, of these two knives. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do one for my Patreon guys and one for the channel at large. Why do I do it that way? Because the Patreon guys, they make a lot of the videos that everybody sees possible. So I got to do something special for them. So there's going to be a Patreon only giveaway, and the Patreon winner is going to get to choose which one that they get. And then the other one is going to be given away, subscriber giveaway for the rest of the channel. And that'll be this week. Well, the Patreon giveaway will be this week. And then, so next week we'll do the other ones. I have, Todd, I've done a tritium insert. I actually have some little tiny tritium vials now. The only problem is you've got to do that with an actual mill. You can't just drill, because you've got to get it so precise. Otherwise, you either break the tritium vial, which is no good for anybody, or it goes in a hole and you can't really see it. But I can do that. I have done that. I'll find pictures. You know who's really good at that? Jeff, Tough Thumbs. He's really good at putting tritium in pieces. Anyway, but that's not the only giveaway we're doing. So keep that in mind, guys. We got other giveaways going on. Really cool viewer sent me 2 of these Buck and Bear 110s because he remembered that I really liked them when we did the unboxing from Smoky Mountain. Smoky Mountain is here, by the way. I'll be recording that. So he sent me 2 of these, and so we're going to do a regular channel giveaway of this. One is in black. This one right in front of me is red. So whichever subscriber wins the draw gets to choose the black or the red one, and I'm going to keep the other one. So we've got that going on. I still cannot. Where is it? Do you guys like what you see here? What the hell is this ridiculous thing? Can't get a winner to get in touch with me to get rid of this thing. We've picked two names now. So we're gonna have to pick another name for this thing. It's weird. So we're gonna have to do that. I've got did you see my aluminum handle knife? I didn't see an aluminum handle knife. Maybe it went to spam. Let me check my spam folder. If you emailed it, I'll check. What else? Apparently, when I was drunk during the unboxing, I offered people DocP stickers, which I don't remember doing, but I did it. So now I got to make good. So if you would like one of the little DocP stickers, all you got to do is pay for shipping. What? Hi. What? I can't hear you. Fanta. I didn't get you a Fanta. I got you apple juice. That's what came with your kids' meal. So all you got to do is pay for shipping. Get in touch with me. I'll send them around the world. Probably get like 2 for like the price of 1 envelope. You know, like for that. Oh, Iron Maverick, you missed a lot. You're gonna have to go back and watch when it posts again to find out who I hate and why. Unfortunately, but it's probably worth watching. There's some really interesting items in that elite box.
That package.
Can I have the straw, please?
Actually, the same package as.
I know it's just like a Capri Sun, but well, it is Capri Sun. See, it says Capri Sun.
Yeah.
How much to Mexico City? I don't know. We got to look into that, Sebastian. But Sebastian, you know what? All my Patreon guys are just going to get one of the stickers. Don't worry about it, Sebastian. It's on me. Patreon guys are going to get the stickers. So you know what? We just found a good. This is what we're doing. 2A. You're a Patreon dude, and you've been a big supporter. Your son is getting the knife for his birthday. Nobody's claimed it. That's what we're going to do. Do me a favor. Message me on Facebook to remind me afterwards. What else? There was some more stuff going on. I'm looking around this big table to remind me. Here we go. Good old boy sent me the AJ Russell Knives catalog, and we were going to take a look, but he's not here. I want to wait till he's here to do it. You have one on my car. Yes, Sunshine bought one of the big ones. Like the ones that you can get on the Teespring store are big. These are little tiny ones. Any chance you can help a brother out? All right, we'll get a whole salami box put together, but don't let me catch you buying more salami the day after. What I was wondering is, would you guys be interested in a video where I just look through a catalog like this and react to the crap in here? Because let me tell you, every once in a while, there's a cool item in something like this. But boy, is there some crazy garbage in like Kennesaw and what else? I was thinking about doing a video where we just like react to look at this thing and I'm trying to find something like crazy right now. Let's find something crazy right now to look at, because I know they're in here. Like all the Gil Hibben stuff. Sunshine, you just missed it. You're going to get, all the Patreon guys are going to get like one of the big crop of stickers I have. It's not as big as the sticker that you got, but it's small, and you guys will, yeah. I'm trying to find just something uber ridiculous. Like this. Like the undeniably modern take on, like the officially licensed USMC folding dagger. Like that's a high. The Marines will license anything. I've seen so much officially licensed crap that the Marines will put their name on. It is, oh my God. It's just ridiculous. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will do that. Yeah. I get, I felt like I had more I wanted to talk about. But I guess that's about it. Anything else? I got a little watermelon down there. We're not looking at that. A cool thing that came in the Elite box. Losing power again. Are you still having storms? We have 1 day of reprieve from the storms here, and then they start again tomorrow. I have not been able to mow my lawn in like a week and a half, and it's crazy looking. So you guys are going to see more of a review on this, but this came in it, and it's a Fisker's. And at first I was like, what the hell? It's a gardening tool, technically. But then I started reading the instructions, and it's got a blade, a fine edge, it's got a saw, and this is for gardening technically. But like, let's say you're out, so you're bug out, you're surviving, whatever. You find some kind of edible plant, something with berries, whatever, that you want to bring back to where you are, replant, and have in your immediate space for food or whatever. This gets down to the roots, and you can prune it out. I don't think prune is the right word, but this is made specifically for you to get around the roots and help you dig the thing out. See, it's got like a little bit of a shovel kind of profile on it too. But it's like a really interesting. At first, I was kind of like, what the hell? But the more I've been looking at it, the more I really want to take it into the woods and see what it can do. What an interesting little tool. Well, big tool. This is what I'm talking about. We're like in that Elite unboxing that you're going to see soon. It's not the. It's a lot of boxes when I'm looking at them, like, I'm talking about like the theme or the sum of the whole. But this is the parts, this one. It's all in the individuals. It's a really interesting box. So, I've not gotten my barrel and blade notification. Weird. But this thing is, and it also kind of has a Roman sword kind of look, but. Yeah, you know what? We got more rain than we know what to do with on the East Coast, and the West Coast is on fire and burning up, and we can't collect it and send it over. It's just shitty. So if you guys didn't hear my apology to Rachel on the end of the Drunk Battle Box video, which, by the way, I don't even remember doing, so it must really be from the heart. I'm apologizing to Rachel again for not having her back good enough when she needed me to. Sunshine, that's Rachel. She's a good friend, and I understand why she was upset with my choice of wording in a specific video that went out. Now I got to email those guys at Barrel and Blade again, but I'll do that after this video. Fantastic. But I want everybody to know that Rachel's a broette. I'm going to see what Rachel sent, which is weird because I had this thing on. Oh my God. Jesus. I can't complain about the rain we're having here now. It's Fire Guy. Hey, Fire Guy. What's up? Craig got his barrel and blade last Friday. Yeah, I'm going to have to email that dude again. I don't know what's going on. So, you guys tell me what's up. What else do you want to talk about? We got a little bit of time left. What shall we discuss? Have you ever seen the show Dexter? Yeah, I've seen Dexter. If so, what knife does he have in that show? Get me a screenshot. It's been a while since I saw Dexter. And when I'm watching Dexter, I'm mainly hoping that his sister's going to get undressed. So I don't know. Oh, Fire Guy is Kevin. I did not know that was you. Okay, yeah, I got your thing, and thanks, Kevin. Nerd out about planes? I'll nerd out about planes all day long if you guys want me to. Tell you I could come up with a funny airplane story, I guess. I don't need to be asked twice to nerd out about planes. Let me do a quick Google search on Dexter's. Let's see. Dexter's knife. Let's see if that comes up. You know what? I found a website right here that says Dexter's first kill was performed using the Buck 119 VR. So there we go. That was easy. None of my planes are here right now. Doc, ever heard about the Foo Fighters in World War II? Yes. And that's where the band got their name from. But Craig, I will bring models next time to this, so that we can look at them. 2A. Hey, guess what? I just did. Oh, it's currently. You know what? This special one. I think came in BattleBox once upon a time, and this is one of the ones that was taken from me by somebody. The black version is available from Amazon for $59.99. But yeah. If we're going to talk about the Battle of Los Angeles, we have to talk about the movie 1941 because, wow, that is underrated. My favorite is the Reds. I love the Reds. It's the most strawberry flavor. So I am about to put in my next order. And in my next order, I am getting, hang on, let me tell you what I am getting. I am getting beet reds, mint greens, peaches, ambers, yellows, reds, scarlets, purples, crimsons, mochas, jades. No, I'm not. Sorry, that's all of them. Let me tell you what I'm actually getting. Peaches, yellows, reds, purples, crimsons, mochas, golds, and aquamarines. So I'm expanding and I'm trying some new ones. But the Reds is definitely my favorite. Oh, you finally put in for your pistol permit. So what are you thinking of buying? All stainless steel. All right, now we got to go back and look for an all stainless steel one. Well, so there's a bunch of knives. All right, so listen, 2A. They're all made by Mundial Future. I'm going to share this screen, guys. Hang on. Share screen. Okay, ready? Here we go. So, this is Dexter's Knife Kill Bag. So we've got a stainless steel cleaver, a stainless steel chef knife, So 2A, which one of these blades looks like the one I have a feeling you're talking about this one because that one looks cool, right? Number 5, custom-made hero kill Dexter knife. It was commissioned by the prop master. Look at that. Is that the one you're looking at? Just out of curiosity? How do I stop sharing? Number 5, yep. So that is, can I stop sharing? So that is, so number 5 is custom made. It doesn't really exist. It was made just for the show. Shadow Realm, we are looking at Dexter's knives from the show Dexter and trying to identify what they are in real life. And so number 5, 2A, we now know that it was made for the show itself. We know that number 3, 8-inch stainless steel bread knife, but that hero kill knife was one of a kind. So that's pretty cool, actually. I wonder what that would sell for. I wonder where it is and who has it. Somebody's got that knife hanging on their wall right now. You know, like it's probably the producer of the show. I really want to go out in the woods and test this guy out and see. I feel like I want to give it a sharper edge here because it's not as sharp as it needs to be. That saw looks pretty nice, but not for like sawing down a tree, but you know, like for what it's for. I'm going to name this the Fork-tailed Devil, and I know Craig is going to understand that reference. But that's what it looks like. Can I get it up my nose? Anyway. You should be scared. We've got some weird stuff coming. I want to email the dude about my barrel and blade. Where the hell is barrel and blade? There we go. I knew Craig would get it. Craig would absolutely get that one. Yeah, it's so. Oh, Rachel, you weren't here when I talked about this. So this came in the Steel to Reel Elite box that I just did the unboxing for. And it's from Fiskars. And at first I was like, what is going on with this weird thing? It's a gardening tool is what they call it. But it's it's for survival stuff. You know, in the box, it's got a fine edge. It's got a saw. And then this is for uprooting plants while preserving the roots. So you could, like, if you're out and you find like an edible plant or a medicinal plant, you can take the whole plant, roots and all, and bring it back and replant it in your campsite, your area, or whatever. And then it's got kind of like a shovel profile, so you can use it to dig and everything like that. I thought, at first I was like, yeah, what the hell? But then I started to think about it, and I was like, this is a thinking man's tool. This is an interesting kind of thing, and I definitely want to try it out. So, well, I need to buy me a GoPro. I've been thinking about that, but they're way, because I would need to get like the really good one. And I need like 10 more Patreon guys to at the $20 level to go buy a GoPro or something. Yes, I love it. I actually have the Ken Onion, edition. And here's the thing about that. A lot of people say like, oh, it ruins your knives, and oh, it's blah, blah. The people that say that about the work sharp are people that don't know how to use the work sharp. You have to put in the time to learn how to use the work sharp, and you have to get yourself, honestly, some throwaways, some cheap knives that you don't care about. Okay. But once you put in the time and you know how to use that thing, it's amazing. 76, honey. 76. And if you want me to, I'll send you the disc. I have the disc and I have it downloaded. But once you learn how to use the work sharp, it is phenomenal. And you can put a convex edge, like with a seamless bevel. I didn't. Are they two different versions? I don't know. Like, I don't know. But for real, it's Kaylee. I'm gonna Steel Dawn should be the current one. I have whichever the current edition is because I got it Steel Dawn, I think. I kind of feel like they're all the same edition. Don't know. Hey, Aiden, can you check out which version of 76 is on the Xbox? Steel Dawn. No, like start the game and see what it says. Steel Dawn, Steel what? Steel Regen. I guess it's Steel Dawn. I don't know. What are we talking about? The Work Sharp is awesome because a convex grind is a convex grind. Fallout, yes, I absolutely agree with this statement. However, they have been making a lot of improvements to Fallout 76. It's still not anywhere near Fallout 4. But let's talk about a convex grind. It is one of the best edges, I think, you can put on a knife. Edge toughness is amazing. Durability is amazing. It's just a great way. And Steel Rain, that's what it is. He said, did he pronounce it right? He was just being an asshole is what he was doing. Yeah. Anywho. So, well, okay. I just noticed we're a little bit over an hour. So I guess we're going to wrap this up. I can eat some dinner. And then I've got some 76ing to do with the Kaylee. So, guys, thanks for letting me vent and get that off my chest about said person that we all know who it is, but I'm still not naming names. Stand by for this little Olight unboxing. Yeah. So, yeah, did he dance in Steel Dawn? Because that's all I need to know. And how many roundhouse kicks did he do? So, guys, thanks for letting me vent. I hope you're excited about all the giveaways coming up and cool videos. And if you definitely vote on the drunk or not drunk unboxings. Cannell, I did not know that. Always learning new stuff from Kurt. It's cool. Thanks. Remember that, as always, you guys are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and we'll be back again real soon.